Okay, let's look at Apple's big picture heading into this week. We are still holding another, what is looking like a bull flag right through here, right? So just be mindful. We have pulled back some. If we decide to come back and fill this wick, we could come all the way down to 196. But for now, we're in a little bit of a pullback here. If we're going to break above this month, that's going to be above 230. Looking at the weekly chart, this is a smaller trend line I got from January of 2023. So instead of going back further to 2020, just a shorter one so we could take a quick peek at where we are at most recently. So we tapped it January 2023. We tapped it again in April of 2024. And here is our diamond, right? So falling outside of a diamond, we're looking from this top range to the bottom of the diamond as far as how far we could fall. So if we pulled out of it next week around that 222 area where we've been stuck, we could come all the way down and see this 177 area. If we pop above, we could see somewhere around this 173 area. So just keep that in mind moving into this week. Fundamentals are definitely going to override technicals with FOMC, but let's see where we go. Looking at our daily chart, we've tapped this upper trend line twice now. It does look like we're trying to pull back above, but if we look back historically, we tapped it here. We pulled up, right? So this was a bear flag and then we tumbled. We're in that exact same pattern right here. We've pulled down, we're in a bear flag potentially, and it's in the exact same place right through here. So we could get that tumble on down to a lower low. However, if you're looking at a couple different things here, this could be our left shoulder, head, and right shoulder. We've been talking about that for a little bit now. But if you flip it, this could be an inverse head and shoulders as well. So let's just see from here if we get the same exact pattern where we push lower, or are we going to head on up to here and get a push higher? So moving into Monday, we're looking at about 231 on the trend line. So that's the area I'm going to be watching over the next few days leading up to FOMC. We could just continue this sideways chop and not really get a breakout, but that 231, 230 area is going to be one we need to be mindful of, having that trend line right there. We had a significant fall from 237 down to 195 last time. So let's see if this is just our bear flag for more downside or if we're going to go up and test that trend line on the daily.